Hey Carlotta, happy Sunday. Hey Blue, develop it. Okay. Develop it in the chat. Hey Cautious Dove, happy Sunday. Okay. Okay, Cautious Dove, got you. It'll be off in a minute. Thank you, Tiara. A little jazz on it. So, oh, you can see me in the camera. Okay. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Come on in live. Thumbs up as you come in. We got 15 people in here, 6 thumbs up. Come on with the come on. Come on with the come on. Sunday evening. Well, afternoon chat. Real quick, real fast. I have an event to go to. go somewhere at 4:30. So change in temp. Yeah. iPhone commercial. Jeff Bridges moved in with Zoe. Something right quick.
We've had some fun with my name, but this election.
And there ain't no fun being stuffy, you know. Can't sleep at night, nose be all stuffed up. Shoot. And it is the change in temperature because it's like 52 degrees, 62 degrees today. At the high it was 62. Thumbs up the live as you come in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I had made a notification I was going live at 3. I just had a few questions for you guys and just some chit chat. Little chit chat. That's all. hello, everybody. Come on into live. Come on into live. I had a few questions. I had a few little things that I want to ask somebody. Ain't nobody in the live. He must be still at church, eating dinner. Let me change the screen thing because it looks a little crazy. Let's see, normal. Let's just do normal. My glamour. Okay, we'll go with glamour. It don't make a difference. I'm who I am. Come on into live. Come on in. Thumbs it up as you come in, please and thank you. Erizb in the house. Not BedSpread Chronicles today because I'm not in the bed. I got somewhere to go. So I will, sound like I'm facing the camera like that. Shit. I don't know how ugly people always getting in the camera showing themselves. Okay. Just be ugly. Just be straight looking not right. Okay. And I ain't right now, so let me see if I could be a mod for myself. Let's just show you the plants right quick. Okay. I need a new tripod. Lord help. My screen broke again. Lord help. Okay. Neck, I know you in here, girl. Bye. Bye. Other people's watching. If I get my tripod right, I'd be good. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, I just want to get a good view. I'm going to turn this TV down a little bit. Thank you guys for coming into the chat. Oh shit, Adrian live. I just rolled up on her. Oh, she looked like a little monster. Look, I just rolled up on her. Look, ooh, child. I'm like a damn. Child, I'll roll up on her. Looking at my own chat. Okay. Yucks. I know I gotta hurry get off. Get on and get out. Get in and get out. I need my people's information, your talented wiseness today. I just have a few questions because I've been out this morning. I had my 2 granddaughters over here, and it's more hectic with them here than when they left because my place is so small. You gotta it seems like a place smaller would be easier to clean up, but not with them, okay? So come into the live and help a sister out. Shit. Just like I'm ready for them to go. And then they sneezing, coughing, more germs. Used to be like, they could be downstairs in my house and this place, the other place. They're like next door to me right now in living situation. So it's a little spoily situation going on, and it's so little to clean up here. It's so little. So, you don't wash a dish behind yourself. You don't clean up. You spill food. I told my granddaughter today, both of them, y'all not helping. Y'all not helping, man. These spoiled kids, and I don't know how a person live with a grown-up that's a rotten rat. I couldn't do it. I can't do it with children, much less a grown adult, huh? Come on in live with that one. I don't know. Maybe y'all do. Clean up behind some people, some youngins. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Been 63 blue. Shit, I ain't had no air on. I've been opening the window. That's a good thing. Carolinas, okay. Yeah, they usually kind of nice. And they don't get no bad winters either. Smooth jazz, relaxing. Yup, kick back. That's it. That's all, Carlotta. Thank you, Cautious Dove. These damn grandkids, man, bad. So, one grandkid I got she's really spoiled. That's the one I bought the iPhone for. So I bought her some gym shoes. She didn't want the gym shoes that I bought. So she had not wore them at all. I said, well, you need to tell your mom to take them back. You could just trade them for what you want. So I go shit. Her mom ain't never taken back. Her mom work every day. You know, they going to school now. So I take the gym shoes back today. So she tell me what kind she will wear. What she will wear. Because I used to wear what my parents bought for me. She tell me the kind she will wear. So they have them. And they have them for the same price. But for some reason, the price is not the same. It's like $11 more. So I call her with the phone that I bought her, okay? And I say, look, you need to get $11. Tell your mom I put $11 on gym shoes. Well, just don't get them. Okay. All right, so you turn down $100 gym shoes and you don't have none right now. Not that looks decent, huh? Don't get them. So I get them. I get them. I get them, y'all. I get them anyway. For the $11. I ain't finna let that $11 kill or destroy a whole gym shoe situation. So I get the damn gym. So I had seen these young people on the corner. They was like, shit, just telling you ain't get them. You know, hold them for. So I called her back. I was like, yeah, you know, you said, because she was like, I don't want them. You don't have to get them. Because she don't want to tell her mom to pay $11 on some gym shoes. And they're Nike New Balance. They're New Balance, so they cost about $120, huh? Shit, when I was growing up, wasn't nothing happening like that. We got what we had I don't know if anybody remember Communities. There was a store in Chicago. It's called Communities. They had Zayres. You know, they had they had a Kmart back in, you know, it was after Zayres, but we had Zayres, and we used to get whatever gym shoes our mama bought us. You know what I'm saying? And this your granny buying you something, and you like, she's like, don't get them. I was like, okay, I got them. You know, so they here, they right there. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me have my phone. I ain't get them. These are what she said she wanted. Okay. And her feet big. She's tall. She's about almost 6 feet 5'9". Okay. So these are nice. I was like, they're nice. So I pay extra money for them. I pay a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, ask your mama. Tell your mama. See what your mama say. Just forget it. I don't want them. Okay. Oh, you don't want them now, huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. So the man's like, shit, tell her ass you ain't get them. Shit. These kids too damn spoiled, man. We be spoiling these damn grandkids, these kids, period. They get everything they want. They don't even know. And just think of the concept of hard times, you know, like we went through, huh? They don't understand it. They got a phone in their hand all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Me too, Blue. Pick up behind. Just clean up what you mess up. Hey, Ada. Happy Sunday, baby. I don't know who got them youngers around, but by this time in my life, man, I ain't trying to have them around, man. I'm just like, shh, chill there. You know, I told her, I said, you should be thanking me instead of, sometimes I don't want them. You know, well, just don't get them. Your mama can't pay $11 on a pair of $120 gym shoes. But you know I got them, and I'm going to give them to her, okay? Just was kind of discouraged about it. You know, the kids these days have it so well. They walk around talking on their phones. They just non-communicative. I guess that's the way we going these days. They non-communicative, huh? They stay on their phone like 24/7, steady in their phone like neck ass with one eye on the phone. One or two, whatever you got, one or two, their eyes is on that phone. Man, I don't live like that. I just don't. I don't. I don't. And I'm thankful to God that I don't. I watch a little TV now. There's other things that need to be done. Like your house need to be clean. Like things need to be in order. If I have you come over my house to help me, you actually help me. You don't just sit on the couch and do nothing. And then I catch a cold. What kind of deal is that? That's no deal. No deal. No deal. No deal. No deal. Let's see. See if I can see my messages. Y'all coming up to the live. Come in, thumbs it up. It's just no deal for me, man. It's just no deal. Shit, my mom and them I would have been out of there. Out of there. I got a little event I got to go to today, too. I'm just trying to do me, too. I'm trying to do them, too, because my granddaughter is a help to me. She does help. So, I don't know. But I'm not finna keep doing this. So I cannot for the life of me understand if you dealing with a youth or a teenager like that, how would you tolerate a grown-up like that in your house? How do you tolerate grown-ups like that in your house? That's one of my questions I have for the chat. Hopefully you guys come on in, chime in. Hopefully you'll give some information, feedback, because how do you tolerate a grown-up like that acts like a fucking child in your house, that you have to clean up behind in your house? I wouldn't do. I already got the answer to that. I just wanted to see what y'all gonna say. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And these are people that we're teaching so they could stick with them when they grow up. You know what I'm saying? So they could have that in their life when they grow up. If y'all can see me. So they can have certain values and morals. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight is 2020, huh? Hindsight is 2020. So sometimes people see things in behind, but at least you didn't was able to teach them. But when you owe. Shit, ain't no damn hindsight at that point. Shit, hindsight is already a wrap. The hindsight is you living right now. That's the hindsight. You living in the hindsight. Who take the kids, the kids, I know they would be kids. You train them the way they supposed to go, and when they get old they won't turn from it, huh? That's the word say. Train a child in the way they should go. If you let a child curse you out, a child curse around you, do certain things. I don't have grandkids like that, but then they kind of lazy, huh? They kind of lazy. They kind of lackadaisical, huh? And if you old enough to know that, I don't know, maybe not. When I was 14, I gotta think back. I gotta think way back. Shit, I was just running the street, just doing my thing, just with my friends. At 14, 15 years old, 12. 12, I wasn't doing too much because I got a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old. So the teenagers just kind of different nowadays. All they want to do is look at their phone. And so I don't come from that school. So if anybody got any suggestions, ideas, please put it in the chat. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Dealing with these youngins, baby. Please and thank you. I ain't come on here just for myself. I came on here for a lot of grandmamas. A lot of grandmamas. A lot of grandmamas. Or mothers. So at an old ass age, who would try to take it? Who would you let take advantage of you at an old age? Not your grandkids, like an old ass another senior. Child, I'm not going. I'm not going for that one. I'm not going. I wish I ever would. Okay, unless it's somebody who I know is my friend, because I do have friends, and they're in need of something, but they're not, you know, gonna use me up, and you're able body. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen to me. That situation I don't think I deal with. I pray I don't. Old senior citizen and shit, fucking in your house and shit, fucking up shit, making another mess for you to clean up, Mm-mm. So not gonna do that one. But my grandkids, I love them till my heart ain't heart no more. So we have to have some guidelines and boundaries on that. Period. And that's on period. I didn't have my grandparents when I grew up like that. If when I did have them in my life, but then when they came around, because they lived in a whole nother town, like Mississippi, Memphis. Then I came to, we was in Chicago, so when they came, they stuck with whatever my parents said. They didn't co-sign no bull swank. They didn't co-sign nothing. You know what I'm saying? They was just like, well, you better talk to your mama then. But then when you dealing with children with no 'cause I'm the grandparent, but the parents don't go. The parents are different now. They parents. My grandchildren parents are different. I just say that part. That part I'm leaving alone. I don't see nobody in the chat, so I must quit talking after I ask my last question. Okay, hold on. No way would I have someone like that in my house. Y'all, you got to pull your weight around here. Right. Period. Period. Cautious. Period. Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah. I have a mutual respect for my friendships, boundaries too. Yes, you have to. You have to. If ain't no boundaries, look, that's my point. If ain't no boundaries, ain't no nothing. And that's in any relationship, huh? A kid, look, a dog will run over you. Shit, if you don't have no boundaries, that's why I watch a lot of, dog shows. Hey, Peep Squeak, baby, happy Sunday. So like a little dog shows and stuff like that, 'cause they teach you how to train animals. But then kids, we know. They know us. Like my granddaughter know me like the back of her hand. So she know, what to do. You know what I'm saying? And then to be so uppity to say, now she want these type of gym shoes. So I get those type of gym shoes because I bought her some. She didn't want them, so she didn't wear them because she's a tall girl, so she don't like her feet size, huh? Your feet size is your feet size. So I'm saying you not finna wear no too little shoes. I'm not finna buy them with my money. So I get her the kind she want. So I got them. So I said they cost $11 more. Ask your mom to give the $11. That's over. Well, just don't get them. Okay, don't get them. But I got them. I told her, I said, I ain't get them. I called her back. I said, I ain't get them. You said don't get them. You said don't get them. Shit. And you ain't do nothing while you was here with me. But lay on the couch, eat, and watch your phone. And these kids are different. They're so different now. I'm telling you, Blue, these people are different, man. And I'd rather just go on here, swing by myself. Shit, if that's the case. But I know she'll swing for me. She'll swing. She gonna swing for me. But now you lazy than a motherfucker, okay? And think somebody owe you something. Nobody owes you anything as a fucking teenager, much less as an adult, a old senior citizen. You're a senior citizen too. How you do somebody like that? Where's your conscience at? Where's your conscience? Do you have any boundaries, huh? Do you have anything in your life that cuts off in your brain? Look, that cut off in your brain and say, "Help! I'm going a little too far. Hope, yeah, baby, Beth. Do you have anything in your brain that tells you stop it? Stop." No, some people, and that's the people that got away with a lot of stuff. Got away with a lot of bull BS. Hey, Mystery, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Conscious is seared to a come on, Conscious. Conscious is seared to a crisp. Yeah. Hey, Janelle, happy Sunday. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Look, I'm in my Bobby Womack voice to I can't understand it. In my Bobby Womack voice. Shut up. Like what? And especially somebody who's elder abusing. I just figure some people are elder abusers, huh? And that's you. That's what you do. That's on you. That's on them. That's their whole life. You know what I'm saying? If you allow somebody, I'm not allowing my grandkids to use me, huh? My kids don't. My kids don't. It's their kids that they can't get their way with their mama and daddy now. You know, so they come to granny. It ain't gonna work with me either. Okay. Period. And it's a way, and they've known me all their life. If you're 15 years old, you've known me for 15 years. Hopefully, hopefully, prayerfully, if it's God's will, they will see they past and learn from it, huh? If it's something that granny said or grandma said, my mama said, huh? My mom used to say, God helped those who helped themselves. It was hindsight to me, 2020. It was hindsight, but I remembered it, but it was after the lesson. It was after the stuff I had went through some things. So, we got to get kids that. We got to get children that. But she used to beat that in me. God helped those who help themselves. If you don't help yourself, how you expect God to help you? I don't use that terminology, you know what I'm saying? But I remember it. And it hit me hindsight after the fact, after it was over with. Like, Mama sure was right. She sure was. She was right about that. There are no limit soldiers. Anybody can. Oh, child. She said, don't get the gym shoes. So I said, if she don't, cautious dove. If she don't change her little mind about some things, then I'll buy me a pair of shoes. I'll take them back again and get me a pair of shoes. They cost $100 and some dollars. You too, Carlotta. Thank you so much. Oh, going to a pumpkin patch. Thank you. That's good. That's good. Is it with them grandkids, girl? I know you ain't going by yourself. Thank you for coming in, Carlotta. Anyway, I appreciate you. Really do. Really do. Carlotta on the pumpkin patch. Shit, probably for the shit. A lot of old people should be going. My daughter comes on a Halloween party. I'm like, I don't do Halloween. Period. I just one thing I do not celebrate. I don't participate in it. Ghosts and goblins. So, but for the kids, you might make make an exception. Hey, Peaches. Thank you, Carlotta, for speaking to people in the chat. Thank you for being one of the first ones in the chat, Carlotta. Thank you. And happy Sunday. Hope you have fun at the pumpkin patch, girl. Yeah, so that was one of my things. Spoiled grandkids. Whether they cleaning up, whether you have to tell them constantly. Because my mama, we used to wash dishes. We had a week. I don't know if nobody in here that old. We had weeks to wash dishes. The kitchen was yours. Not just wash dishes. You had the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else had the bathroom. Somebody else had the bed. Whatever. What the bam. It was known. It was on period, Pooh. It was on period. It was on period. You had that duty to do, and you done it, or else you might get a whooping. Them dishes ain't washed, you might get whooped up. But now it's a whole different day. Understandable. But if I relate to you, wash your dishes, and then I don't keep a lot. I don't have a lot of stuff anyway. Just clean up behind yourself. Like I think Blue said, or somebody said in the chat, just clean. I was taught to clean behind yourself. Or cautious. I was taught to clean behind yourself. You do that. Do that part. Yeah. But it's like these people are zoned out on phones and everything else. I don't know. Who we raising, man. But who we gonna have to have homemakers, home care workers? Who we gonna have to take care of the elderly? Who are we raising, huh? Because if you got an old motherfucker in your house, excuse my French, but I'm saying it, yes, that's how I talk. If you got an old, decrepit motherfucker in your house that's trying to use you for shit, how are you gonna benefit from that? You know what I'm saying? If they using you now, they gonna use to you, and they owe and you owe. It's just too much to take care of an old person too. Unless it's your husband or your wife. Shit. Other than that, no bet. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Thank you, Cautious Stuff, for speaking to people in the chat. Right, Miss Street, right. Get woke up. Get it done, period, in the middle of the night. It was a little different in my house. I don't know. I'm scratching my head right now. Shit, baby bye. Eating all up in the bed and stuff, making all kind of uh mess for the rest of the people in the house. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me just let my phone off the hook. Look, I made them girls clean up before they left. Look, this is my couch. This is my whole living space. So this is where they living at. So I made them clean it up, brush my couch off, whoop the bam. You know what I'm saying? I can't show y'all my whole thing, but I just show y'all my couch where they were sleeping at. Don't fix it up. This is where I be at. This is where I be. This is where my plans be. It's my common area. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna mess it up. Oh my God, kids. And then it only be one dish. Now you eat cereal, it's one dish. You can wash that on out now. Oh shit, I got boxes. I'm showing y'all my whole thing. Still got some stuff here I'm doing. I'm doing something new, so just put y'all on me. The Frigidaire, okay. It's gonna be Refrigerator Chronicles, alright? Today. Can read my chat too at the same darn time. So that was one. Grown-ups taking advantage as well. That's my point. I can't. It's hard for me to understand that youngins, which are related to me, takes advantage or does some. I try to train a child of where they should go. When they get old, they won't turn from it, huh? I could teach you how to wash a dish, scrub a dish to the bone, but that's not what I'm on. I'm just saying clean up behind yourself. Make sure your body is clean. Make sure that you keep a nice place to live at, huh? Yeah. Y'all see a bag by my refrigerator. I'm doing some different shit. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But yeah. So you might see something, but my house is clean, man. I'll show you my bedroom. It's cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that they look, they're not leaving this house without where they sleep at. Is you brush your teeth, you do this for yourself, your hygiene, things of that nature. So I know I can have no old bug in here. Like no, no, like just say anybody come to visit me, a friend of mine, and she's well and able and hearty and healthy, you're not gonna use my house. You're not gonna use my house the way you want to. I'm not in agreement with that. I'm not okay with that. And then that needs to be addressed, which I will flip this conversation for real quick, real quick, real fast, which Neck does. Neck does that. She then took over that whole lady house, and then not just that, where she lives herself, she treated like shit, huh? So if you treat your own house like nothing, I know you're going to treat mine like nothing. If you talk about your own mama, I know you don't think about shit about my mama or my sister or my brother or whoever my family is. You know what I'm saying? If you think that negative about your own family, I know you're not going to think shit of mine, huh? I could understand that. I can understand, like Bobby Womack. I can understand that. I can understand that part. Yeah. So that I'm not doing. Period. Plain blank bottom line. I don't know where the people at who need to hear this, but no way, no way, no way. Even if you my child, if you come to my house and you're a grown human being, You're a grown child. You got kids. You know, you live your life. You're not finna treat my house like it's shit. And then I know that, and I'm your mama. You're not gonna treat me like that. And then it's a reason that people don't have people around them because they not no good. Shit. Shit, if you don't see people around me, that mean they don't mean me no good unless they just happen to come into town and see me, because a lot of my relatives and my loved ones, my kids, live out of town. They live kind of far away. But other than that, no, 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 no. You don't have none of your family in your life. You can't get along with none of your family. You hate your mama. You hate your sister. You hate your daddy. You hate everybody. Girl, you can't be around me. That don't seem right. That ain't right. It 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 ain't right. I don't care what nobody say on this chat. It ain't right. And then and if it is, if it's justified, then I wouldn't do it on YouTube. How about that? If it's justified, even if I'm saying out loud, it's not on YouTube. Okay. That shit is creepy and crazy, man. People in general have shorter attention spans these days. Yep, cautious. I agree 100%. 100%, 100%, 100%. Cautious. I agree 100%. It's just so short. I'm like, y'all get off y'all phone. Hey, Lisa, happy Sunday. Hey, Debbie, happy Sunday. If I didn't say you in the chat, Nightfall, happy Sunday. Shout to my head and my heart. Only got a limited time to be on here. I can't understand how a grown person can move in and turn a bright house dim. Yeah, I could, because it's not a good spirit. It's not a good spirit, man. Who does this type of stuff? Ain't no way. Look, my grandkids, look, cautious. My grandkids come in here. I showed y'all already. Shit, you got to have it straightened out before you go. You have it straight. It got to be straightened out. We gonna have to tear this shit straight. Even though our granny got her own shit going on in the house, we gonna have to have these dishes done, all that. It ain't happening. And you been in here only 2 days, huh? Shit, chabella. See you later. Nightfall is in the house. Peaches said, real quick. It's a whore and it's a mass Peach, oh my gosh. I don't even want to go in there right quick. I was going to talk about something else, Peach. I was going to say that to last. That shit is horrifying. And tell me I'll do it over. Bitch, you would do it over at your own space, at your own land, where you live at. That's where you'll do it over at. You'll do it over there. You'll do it over there. Man. Get out of here. Creepy ass. A real creep. Who gets on a YouTube and talk about their family like that? My mother hated me. My mother, slept with her uncle. All kind of creepy shit. Creep. You're a creep. You're a creep. Your sister said what she said. That's it. That's all. And she been said that. Now you trying to make a whole storyline out of shit. Which is lies and deceit. Child, man. I ain't got time for nothing like that now. I need order in mind. So just make your bed. Yes, to Miss Drake. Only company I want to resides. Period. No, period. Miss Street is on point on this one. Unless it's an emergency. Period. Unless it's an emergency, then I need to understand. Right, Miss Street said it all. I need order in mind. So, yes, make your bed when you get up. And the only company I want is who resides here. No overnight unless it's an emergency. And even then, I need you to understand one night. But then I think that's long past that though, Miss Street. There's something else with that thing. Thingamajigget. That's something else. That thingamajigget. Something else with that, baby. Bye. It's paid way past one night. We talking about years, huh? So she, Coach does say health skills. Don't y'all start it now. I was gonna get one more thing in before I do the thing. What piece? That van is a horrible mess. Anytime I do it over, bitch, if you do that van over, you'll be doing it at your own house, okay? And that's on period. That's bottom line on period, huh? I don't like people staying with me because these jokers think you are the maids and suppliers. Child. And then Peaches, I can't stand it from a youngin' because I got teenagers, huh? 12 and 15. You understand English? You understand English. Dude, and then I don't need to keep saying when I come in my little kitchen. I'm tiny living now. I'm tiny living by my choice. And I understand why it's by my choice. Huh? Because I used to do it at my old house. Everybody want to come and move in with you. You know, everybody see you got a whole place for them to stay. That's one of the reasons why I did it. It was too big for me. That's point blank period. I did it for those reasons. And I wanted to get some money out the joint, period, too. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna let you just be in my house doing anything you want to do. And I'm in a small space now, too. So, you know, it's easier. It's easier for you and me. And if it's not, then we can't coincide together. We cannot do this. We can't do that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Mistress R. I went over there and I heard her telling that Miss Charlene was copying off her. What? Like, please, who want to copy off you? Girl, bad. I feel, but you know what, Peach always, swing for them ladies, but man, them ladies, man, they probably like the little company. I don't know. Because she would have been gone. She wouldn't have last here at my house for no time at all. She wouldn't have lasted nowhere. And no, she went down there to Mary house unexpectedly. Had jumped in Mary bed. Mary told her she had to go to work in the morning. She said, "You better get your ass up out of here. Going on. I gotta go to work in the morning." Mary fed her meal and was like, "All right." She was in that lady bed. Who does that? Okay, I want to say something else before I get to all this. It's retirement and senior behaviors and stuff like that. Real quick. I don't know how many I got in the chat, but I'm gonna just say, hey Tashana, thank you for coming in the chat. Happy Sunday. Hey Lisa, thank you for coming in the chat. Happy Sunday. This thing, I sent a video with Agent Slays, and then Neck does this as well. They pee on themselves. You know, they need to go to the doctor. And Adrian Slays, I was watching somebody else's, because I don't watch her directly. I watch her through somebody else. And but then I have watched her in the past. I've watched people do videos and interviews on her. And that girl been pissing on herself since she was in Florida. When she's smoking weed, she coughing, she pissing. So her sphincter, I think they call it a sphincter, or she just needs some continence help. I just had to say that. She that's been going on with her for a while. She has a towel, and she was over her uncle's house the other day, and she coughed and pissed. So she got a lot of napkins, didn't move a muscle, and she said they had new furniture and put see, that's the top shit I'm talking about right there. When grown people allowed in your space and they do the wrong thing. You know you pissy. You know you got an incontinence problem. Put some plastic in my chair before you sit down. You cannot really come over my house. Not really, though. You know what I'm saying? But this girl, she's got an incontinence issue. It's probably not her fault. Whatever, bam, I don't know. She got a spinster, whatever you call that shit, that's loose. But you need to go to the doctor and see about it, huh? Whenever you cough, you pee. She been doing that for the longest. Tasty been wearing Pampers for the longest. She been wearing Pampers. She been pissing on herself for a long. I don't know if she shit on herself, but she been pissing. She been doing that for years, huh? Years. And you don't go to the doctor or try to do no muscle exercise because they got that. Or just don't even let nobody know. Don't go outside without a pamper on, huh? You know what I'm saying? Senior living. Just senior living. Or just it's a change in your body status, huh? Because they both had it when they was under seniors, huh? So shit happens if you don't take care of yourself, huh? If you don't check on yourself. You ain't finna be pissing up on my couch and my chairs and all that stuff. I gotta pee. I done pissed on myself. That shit is not funny online when you peeing on people's furniture. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. 24/7 cautious. 24/7. Them funky ass blankets. You know, and then the dog always sniffing on them. Every dog sniff on them. They like, this bitch funky as hell. They soon as she move, they sniffing on the couch, sniffing on the couch. Shut up. Get your ass about the house. Get up out of here. Get up off my couch. That's that lady real couch too. Like I just showed y'all. I ain't going. My teenagers, I ain't going. The thing she said was off the chart. Yeah, and then I haven't even watched. I don't watch that mess with her sister because what her sister said. What her sister said is I don't got no wood. I'm on glass. That's what my table is. Her sister said it. You know, it took you 398 days to respond, and now you want to make a video because you don't have no commentary, huh? Now you want to fuck with your sister now, huh? Who living for Jesus, who doing what she had to do. She said what she said, and that's on period. Pop, period, poo. She said what she said, and that's on period. And I believe her, okay? I believe the sister. I'm just saying. The sister ain't lied on her. That sister ain't lied on her. And she said in the chat, that sister ain't lied on her, period. You're a whole rat. A whole rat. I feel like there are many of us people in the world who didn't have good parents and they don't act like her. It's unusual also. It's about how you're raised. She cleans a lot, supposedly, as a kid. But then don't clean her body, don't clean. She'll wash some dishes. That's the most I've seen her do. She'll wash some dishes and sweep that darn van out. She'll clean it, but it's right back messed up. So that's a whole ball of confusion right there. That's a whole ball of confusion, Nightfall, right there. And then Adrian too. You know, her mama keep her house clean. You know, her mama said, don't lay on my white couch. This joke over there peeing, you know, she eats so much. They both greedy. It's just it's some type of mental health issue that I cannot put my finger on right this second. But you don't want to care about yourself. You're nasty, huh? If you think live is that much that you got to get on here and you could piss, you let somebody see you piss on yourself, Nightfall. You let somebody see your panties wet and you eating and steady don't give up and don't change clothes. You know, Tasting and bled on herself and went and did a haul. You know, don't change on herself a clothing haul. Who does things like that? And that's not just saying nothing, but who, change yourself. Check yourself out. Check yourself, because you're not finna fucking see me on camera like that, man, period. The camera can go down. It ain't that serious. I know her sister. Her sister ain't lying, girl, but she done had so many people that synced it on her chat. She's the one that'll crash her own channel. She crashes that boy like a bad plane. Crash and burn, huh? You know, and people probably ask her questions. I don't know, because she keep her chat on. She block people, everybody. It stays on private only. You only her chat is private, so you got to be a member. I'm not finna be a member. I seen what I seen. I know what I know about you. I've been knowing you for a while. You doxed me. You know, you've done a lot of things in this life, and it's not just 3 years ago. It's right now that you're doing things, huh? It's right now. Your sister said you move in on weak-willed women, huh? Your sister said it already, that what you done. Wish I had that whole video. She said to be nasty after leaving her home as a child. Nasty just came about mentally. But then finding out, you lurking around, seeing who you could use, though, Nightfall. Lurking around, seeing who you could use. Who does that? I ain't got no time for that. I just don't. Not even men, huh? Shit. When I was younger, huh? I had a husband, you know what I'm saying? If I couldn't get nothing out of him, then I worked all my life. So I wasn't getting, I just go to work. Forget that joker. Forget him. Forget him. Forget his ass. Forget him. Unhinged. Yep, Lisa. My mom was a cokehead and beat the shit out of me and my brother. She went to recovery at 17. My brother molested me. Damn. Nope, not at all. Praise God, 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 Tashana, praise God, praise God, praise God, because that's heavy, man. That's heavy, man. But then to make a whole story out your channel to get some views on it, you know what I'm saying? How I hate my mama, how I hate my sister, you know how my sister hate me. You know, man, come on now, really? Really? You non-Peach McIntyre ass girl. You never had that kind of money. And then if I did, I wouldn't do it. Peach McIntyre is scum. She's a bum, huh? She's a bum. She's a bum. And God got her day two coming. Her day two is coming. Okay? Her day two is coming. Girl, this shit's horrible. Peaches, it give me a headache thinking about it. I had saw it, but I haven't been watching her stuff about her sister. I just see the title, then I'm like, this here she go, like she did her mama. I didn't watch that either because I don't like nobody talking about their family like that. Why bring that shit to YouTube? Go to a therapist. Go somewhere and get some help. Get some help. Get some help because you're not helping nobody here. You're not helping nobody here. Not as a godly person, not a forgiving person. Come on, thumbs the live up. Not as a godly person, not a forgiving person. You're not helping nobody here. You're not helping nobody nowhere on the internet. You sound ignorant. You sound crazy. You look crazy, huh? People wondering about scratching their head like this motherfucker. And you're not getting no views off of it. You killing your own channel. And like Sharon said, you know nothing and you act like you know something. I got a lot of this. Y'all got to check out Sharon. She do only shorts. Sharon. I kind of used to watch them, so I'll be right back. I got to 4:30. Watch Sharon. Some of her videos you might not be able to hear because shorts. She only do shorts, but she put neck in her place. She checked her. She checked her good. She checked her very good. She don't know shit and act like she knows something, huh? She got so low self-esteem, so low she can't even take a bonnet off her head. You know, you can't even shave your head and do right. Or what the hell is you doing? What is you doing? You taking advantage of senior people. You know, that shit is not okay. And people are not okay with it. And then you want to threaten people that's not okay with it. Thumbs up the live. There's 40 people in the chat, 29 thumbs up. You want to threaten people that's not with that. People not with it. And that's it, that's all. I am back. Me and my daughter going to a rooftop party. It's kind of nice out. It's sunny today. It's a sunny day. I showed you guys out the window. I want to get there before 5:30. Tasty trying to do damage control. Agreed, Tashana. All have our stories. I'm sorry, Tashana. Yes, ma'am. You don't know what people plights are, but they don't get on here with it. And then you get mad when people commentate on what you put out here. You get mad when people commentate on what you put out. You put it out here. Mm-mm-mm. My baby lady, man, she's strong. She's strong. And it's just not strong. It's strong mentally. You know what I'm saying? She weak-minded. Tell me I'm weak-minded. Yes, you are. You weak-minded. And you use everything for content. So people have a right to commentate. You could document all you want to, but people have a right, to comment, say what they want to say. And it's not for you to come into people's chats, screenshot their shots. That's how you get in commentary. Everybody know. I didn't holler at Bob Wells. I know somebody who know him personally. Holler at Bob Wells about it, huh? Bob Wells said he ain't going for that van bill because it's kind of make you dizzy like you high in the 80s, huh? Like the 80s high or the 70s, the 70s. Shit, not even the 80s, the 70s. That's the 70s type high. How you dizzy as hell. No, Shoshana, because you choose to do good, no matter what your trauma is, don't mean everybody has the answer for it. Right, exactly. And to put it out here, to say it, oh, go to a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like go to a therapist. Or if it's bothering you that bad, huh? Because when you vomit on somebody, like it's like Pandora's box. When you open up Pandora's box, you got to find a way to close it, huh? Even in addictions, treatment, mental health, you have to find a way to bring that in. You just don't open up Pandora's box and just let it go, huh? Shit, you bringing up feelings for everybody in your chat that don't know how to close. They don't know how to bring that in because you're not qualified to do that. So certain things you don't bring up unless you could close it in a pretty bow, huh? Never hit nightfall in here over there on her mama. A sister all bad. Don't bring that shit on here. Get out of here. You need views that bad. It's a view for you that you'll sell your soul. You'll sell your soul for a view. You guys know nothing about my family except my granddaughter might be here with me. What I just shared today. Kids are ungrateful. And that's in general. That's in general. Huh? Child bag. Get the fuck out of here. This is a happy Sunday to everybody. She has done over. She has done over everything at this point. Yeah, Blue. Yeah, Blue. I agree with you. Yeah, with Shoshana. Shoshana never said that shit with me. So I don't know. But people dealing with their own shit every day, every day. And then who want to deal? I'm talking about. I had started talking about just youngins in your house. The people who don't not responsible for their behavior. But you got a whole motherfucking 60-year-old in your house. Like Adrian. Adrian, at least she in her own house. Sometime. But then you a whole senior citizen pretty much. Once you get 55, you senior, huh? Adrian got a couple more years, but she act like a child. Both of them got the same uh thing going on. They act like kids, huh? They act like children. They mental, but they will never address what people really say about them. They'll say, well, people are jealous. Well, people are this. They're hateful because I got talent. No, no, no. You never take an inside look at yourself. You never take a deep dive in yourself, huh? In your mental. Because you're mentally disturbed. Shit, you disturbed mentally. Something wrong with you, baby, if you think it's right. Something is wrong with you if you think it's right, huh? If you think it's right to lay up on somebody's couch and just because they allow you don't mean it's okay. Depend. Put a period on that depend. Man, period. She always been pissy, yep. Yep, Peaches. Always been pissing on herself. Been doing that. Ain't nothing new. Shit. Motherfucker, that's what her booty look maybe a tad bit bigger because she be having Pampers on. She piss on herself on a regular. Adrian, she just ain't even new to it. I think Adrian was doing this when she was in Florida though, some years ago. So Adrian been pissing on herself. The girl said the man woman, the trans man said that Adrian, when she coughed off smoking all that weed, that she have to have a towel, not a rag, a towel, and she puts between her legs because when she coughs, she pees, and that's incontinence. It's called a splinter. If somebody could Google that shit in the chat, you can Google it if you want to, but it's called a weak splinter. It's some exercise you can do with your gut. It's some things you could do, to try to make yourself hold it. But then sometimes it's you can't do shit about it. So you have to wear a pamper. You have to wear a pamper. Talk about that part of your life. Talk about the part where you use people, where you have did people wrong, when you did what you did. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did to people. You have I'm gonna talk about Adrian right now. You have blackmailed a man that had a rape case, that had a RA case, a XX case, or whatever you want to call it, a sex case against kids, and you still dealt with him. And you told the people on YouTube that's what you had over him. He better not never do you wrong. But that man done left her completely alone. I'm glad he out of her hands. Shit. He's a child SA abuser, huh? He abused children. And she does too. So thank God she ain't got no kids. I'm knocking on glass today. I'm knocking on glass. And thank God she ain't got no kids, okay? Thank you, Tashana. Oh, yeah, baby. Exactly. I want to feel better and go on with feeling like I did something wrong. Right? And you didn't do shit wrong, man. Better. And I think that's a private conversation at some point, unless you're able to open Pandora's box and close it in a bow, in a productive manner, huh? You don't put that shit out here like that, man. And then how you deal with it? How'd you deal with that situation? Because once you put it out here, people gonna want to know. They're gonna judge it. They're gonna look at it. They're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? But then people see your actions too. They're like, damn, she don't even seem like that type of person. You know what I'm saying? She's a regular human being going on with their life, huh? But then you're an inhumane human being up in somebody's bathroom. Now you done went from every room in their house. Now you in their bathroom now. You need to stay in outhouse some doggone where. Shit, child, held up in somebody's house like taking them hostage. You got some hostages now. I'm sorry, y'all. It ain't funny. You got some hostages now that they gotta pay the price for your family, huh? They gotta pay the price for what you went through. That's not right. That's not right. It's not right. Some unsuspecting hostages gotta pay the price for what happened to you in your life. Girl, if you don't get your demonic self up out of here, shut up. People make excuses, move around, and don't be victim, be a survivor. As Queen Tashawn. That's right, Nightfall. They know when they have to pee. Go right. But then a Spencer mystery, the Spencer thing. If you cough or sneeze, so a little pee might come out. Little pee might come out. Little pee. But then shit, you need to go to the bathroom at that point. Hold on, I gotta go. Because that could happen to the best of us all. If you had a baby or something, you know what I'm saying? But Adrian never had no kids, so it can happen to anybody, I guess. This girl full peas on herself and been carrying a towel in between her legs because she know this going to happen. So you need to go to the doctor and see what it is you need to do. If you need to wear Depends, if you need to wear pad, don't carry no towel. That shit is unsanitary and it's nasty. It's nasty. And I done seen Tasty whole pee on herself. Pissed on her whole self. She showed it on her when she came from Justine Life van. She went back to Texas. She pissed on herself in these beige pants. I never forget, she erased the video and I didn't tape it. But she pissed on herself and then she let us see it. Then she said she sat down on that bench in her old van and said, well, I might as well finish pissing, and sat there and pissed, and the piss was down to her knees, huh? Sat there and pissed on herself. So you know you're doing this for views. And who does that stuff like that? This thing, life has become different, man. It's just different. It's different for me. It's different for me. And I'm not going to allow no hole like that to be in my house, period. Because if you sneeze, look, I have to have plastic on my couch, you know what I'm saying? You know, what the bam, them dogs be sniffing around. You know, just too much. And Adrian has peed on her people's new couch. You know, she got his new furniture. The nerve of you to say that, and you done pissed on the people's couch. Isn't that funny? Shit. Hey, still all rise? I gotta get up out of here. She only doing that because of my. That's all, Tashana. That's all. But I've been put that short out there. She ain't got no content, Tashana. She has no content. Nothing. Why Sharon? Sharon calls her out to the max. Sharon calls her out to the max. Calls her ass out. She don't know shit. She's boring. She kills the channel. She don't know shit. She try to act like she's so smart and does things, and all you doing is you sucking that fucking lady dry, and we all see it. And this biscuit works in her van. Comes inside and sleep in her clothes. On the couch. Look, on the couch, Peach. Oh my, I saw the video. I haven't really been watching her ass. I've been on Season the Dog channel. Still I rise. Hello, hon. Hey, still I rise in the chat. That's my number one commentator. Shit, I had me a drink already. Commentator too. It was messy. It's messy. It's messy what she's doing to her sister now. She's trying to make commentary, huh? Call your fucking sister. How about that? Call her, huh? She said that girl, not her sister. She said her family is not her family. She hate her mother, okay? But then why we need to know that? Why we need to know that, huh? Why do we need to know that, huh? How is that going to help us? If you opened up the can of worms, you're not going to close it with a bow, huh? You're not going to close it with a sweet bow. Why do we need to know that? How you close that? How you relieve that since you're such a godly woman? How you heal that part? How do you heal from that, huh? If you're going to put it out here. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. It's a bunch of malarkey. What turd? What I missing? Yeah, I did still I rise. Yep, I caught that. She admitted, but she smooth past it. She smooth. Well, you ain't do nothing in your life. I done might have did some things. Oh, that's a good thing. I commend you for that. But then you gonna make episode after episode about downing your sister? If you admit it, you admit it. Shit. Still all right. Come on now. Heal. Let's heal. If you're talking about healing, Jesus is a healer, huh? He's a healer. If that's what you're talking about. You slid that in, but then you're not healing though from it, huh? She's not my sister. She's nobody to me. You know, putting the lady down, huh? The lady is the real minister, okay? She bled all over that bench. Remember, Cautious? She was all over that bench outside, and let that man see it. And it was raw blood, you know. And then went in there and didn't go to the doctor, said she hadn't had a period in a while, you know. A lot of stuff don't need to be taped, huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of things don't need to be shown. And it don't get you no more views and nothing else. So just kind of be wise in what you share. You know, if you believe in God so much as you say you are, you're gonna take that to Him. You know what I'm saying? It's all an act, man. It's all an act. Like Peach McIntyre. She want to be Peach McIntyre so bad. She want to be something like that, but she's never had the money. She's never had the views. And Peach is a fucking rat. She's a rat. She's a rat of a person. She hates her mother. She hates her sister. She hates anybody. She lies. She got all them kids, but they're a little different in that area. Who wants to be like that? Who want to be like that? Who's jealous of that? Who's jealous of something like that? I'm not. I treat my grandkids good, baby, but shit. I need a hug for real. You got a hug from me. I was threatened, but God. So you all, let's just pray for still our rise, that no weapon formed against her shall prosper. You know what I'm saying? That any evil source that's coming for her, it will be halted. It will be halted in the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? People can say anything out their mouth, but God is He's our bush. He's our protector. He's our everything. You know what I'm saying? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I claim that in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. I don't even listen to what she said about her sister, just like her mama, because I don't agree with it. So I'm not listening to that shit, period. Now, I can see the title of it, and I'm not listening, period. I'm not giving it my view. It don't get my view, because you need to get your ugly ass out of here off Facebook with that, off YouTube with that shit. Get off of that. Get off here with that. You know, you've been doing this stuff for years. You know what I'm saying? Hating on your family. But you living with some strangers right now. You'll do the same thing to them if they ask your ass to leave tomorrow. They'll be your victim. Just like Justine was, just like Mary was, just like anybody else who deny you. You got a problem of letting things go. You hang on to things like this, huh? You hang on to them till you can't hang on no more. You never just leave on your own. You never just do something on your own. People got to force you out. People got to deny you, huh? They got to rebuke you. They got to say no to you. They got to be stand down, 10 toes down on your ass for you to leave them alone. And that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not like normal. It's not normal. Not normal. I ain't finna stand 10 toes down with nobody about leaving my career, period, poo. You gotta go. If I say it one time, if I even act funny, you need to move along, huh? If I even act funny, you need to move along. Still O'Brien says she is crazy for real. She's setting herself for a new month. She told that man all about bleeding on the bench. Right, she did. She did. They didn't make her. She gonna put a story time out for it. The bitch ain't got no more content, so she gonna use everything we say in the chat. Okay, period, poo, period. Address the trolls if you want to, because it's as you said, it's not trolls. It's just people commentating on your ignorance, huh? Your ignorance. It's people commentating on your ignorance. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Sashana Tasty made a video a year ago saying her sister should have kept her mouth closed, like a threat. What? I'm going to root for Charlene because I know you is, Peach, but Peach, it's something wrong, man. She knows, and she knows Vanessa is about. She is trying to help Vanessa. Peach still holding on strong. Sometimes I wonder, because you're not finna do me like that, and you're not finna do me like that on no platform. You know what I'm saying? She done doxed them ladies so many times. Chaba, Chaba, she's the doxer of them ladies. Nobody would know them ladies. And she treat them bad. And then you treat them bad. Sure. Child, and then you wonder what normalcy is, huh? Peaches, you begin to wonder what normalcy is, because that's just not what we feel is normal. That's not what I feel is normal. What is normalcy? And then they live in the country, but they worked all their life. They've been in jobs. They retired. You know, what is normalcy? Maybe they want that. We never know. And then the way Charlene acts sometimes, she laughs with her, giggles with her. And then I seen something on Shabby Van Life comments that was saying that a person said that she was talking about her son and called him a stupid nigga because he did something that she did. She only got one child. If you go to Snappy Van Life, Shabby Van Life, and look at the comments, because the girl was like really upset about what she said about her son, and Charlene laughed about it. So it's a laughing deal. So I don't know what's going on with that. Peaches, I really don't. I cannot say. All I know is my values, my morals, what I think, what I feel, and it's not gonna happen, Pooh. But anybody talk crazy about her has a problem. Right, Tashana. You notice her views went down, 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 down. Still all right, down, down, down. Why Sharon? Sharon tell you. Sharon keep it short. She keep it real short. But God tells us how we cannot love our enemy and say we love him. Come on. When we are supposed to love everyone, and that's his word, not mine. Period. And I don't say I love her. I don't never say I love her. I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing commentary, Miss Street. Just doing a little commentary. Praying I don't be like that to nobody. I don't want to be no burden to nobody. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be a burden to nobody. And then you ain't burdensome. Ain't nothing wrong with you. She is simply ignorant. That's what I say. That's what I say. And let it go. Let it go. Right. That's what I'm talking about, Tashana. Right. Made her son use both him and Charlene lap. How could Peach? You got to look at that. You got to take a look at it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it for my own self, so I can't verify it. Can't verify it. All I can verify is what I show you guys. And what I say is just commentary. That's all it is. I hate that woman. I don't know her. She didn't dox me. She didn't dox them twins. She didn't dox everybody she come in contact with. She's a doxer. She's a troll. She comes in your chat. She screenshots everything. I ain't lied about that. Y'all already know. I'm not lying on the lady. Shit, I'm just doing commentary, okay? Period, Pooh. Thank you, Tashana. Tashana said, please tap that live. We got 37 in here, 30 thumbs up. And I got to go to a day party or rooftop, whatever my daughter taking us. The word she used truly made me sick. I haven't watched anything about her sister like her mother. I don't watch that type of stuff. I refuse to have that in my spirit. If I see something about her, I heard her say that should I make the van over? The van look crazy already. I know somebody that knows somebody who know Bob Wells. They're not finna put her on no more. So you can forget about Bob Wells, Tasty. Make up with your family. Do the right thing. Pray to God. Do something good for yourself, okay? For us internally. Get up off that lady couch. Go home. Be an independent woman. How about that? Do that part. Talk about that. Talk about that shit, what the troll said. Troll said it in the chat. Stand on your own 10 toes. Stand on your own 10 toes in the chat. Maybe she'll screenshot that. Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, maybe because Teresa, I'm telling you, I let it go. Lig and she is period. Because that lady be laughing with her at her own son. Stop that nigga. Called him a nigga. Thought he was smarter than me. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This conversation will even be had with me, period, with nobody. I can love her from a distance. Right, cautious. What kind of talk is that? You can't love nobody in their face. You can't love nobody from your heart. The love in your heart is not there, man. Then throw a scripture in. Right, still all right. Then throw a whole scripture something unrelated, okay? Okay, I gotta read this one out loud. Tashana said, Auntie Sharisa, he also said, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Thou shalt not lie. To be honest, the scamming is stealing. She covets thy neighbor's goods, period. And coveting this, it's in the Ten Commandments. Do not covet thy neighbor, thy wife, they maid staff. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't say that ain't true. She not forget. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, said that still right. Did she not forget the video of her riding in the back seat? What? Tashana, hold on. Since I went to one of her subs that I always says in the chat and told her about Vanessa. Told her to check out Erizb as well. What? They can check me out. If I do something, I just show the TV. I just do this and let you hear from the one that Scrappy Van Life got on me. If I could do like Scrappy Van Life, if I don't, and it doesn't take, I don't have to have editing skills. I retired from a job. I done my work in life. Okay, I don't have to fucking have editing skills. I do the best I can as I can. So I do it via her voice. You can see her saying out her mouth. Her voice. You know what I'm saying? What she does to these people. You can hear her voice if you can't see her, because a lot of times I don't show her, but you can hear her voice, huh? Don't know editing need to be done on that. Just still alright, so she her own public relations. Pig poo. All day, every day, every day, every day, every day, all day. Still alright as a mess. Right, Blue? Destroyed herself. Right, right. Shut it up. Cut it down. Lord. Just cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Right, Peach. And never let your childhood trauma control your adult life. You control your adult life. But no, she feels like people owe her. Everybody owes her for her childhood. I ain't saying it wasn't bad. I never said that. I never said that. But nobody don't owe you at 60 years old. Come on, Peach. Fact checking, right. I'm looking, watching Sarisha's street chat. She says she always saying the Bible this and that. But if you know God for yourself, then no one on this app should be able to tell you anything without fact checking, I think she's saying. And then I don't need to fact check. I got the word for myself. I will always go back to research and the truth. And then I got the word. I got the word. I got the New English Version, International Version, King James Version. I got them in all. I got the word in all forms. If I want, and it's all basically the same. Just thou, dart, is. It makes it different from the English version. That's all. That's it. But it's all basically the same thing. So I go to my word if I want to know a word, huh? I do it for myself, huh? I don't have to Google the shit. Nothing. Okay, I go to my word. Right. I said. I was like, she eating in the bathroom? I can't watch this. Yeah, that was today, right? She eating in the bathroom. On the shitter. On the shitter. Child. Child. I gotta take time with that bathroom situation. Them people, she said she's gonna be in there for about 3 or 4 hours. And that's what happens when you are retired living. Can I do this in your house? Can I do that in your house? What the fuck? Do I need some help with that part? Because that lady house was decent when she came. I remember it's a video on somebody's page where she took a bath in that lady's personal bathroom, because the lady got a bath in her bedroom. She took the video in the lady's bathroom when she first got there. Now she goes in the common bathroom, which is the community bathroom. They got 2 bathrooms, and she stays in there 3-4 hours. What if somebody else got to use the community bathroom? How do you let somebody do these type of things to you? I don't know. I don't understand. And on Peaches, I gotta test you on that one. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's 4 o'clock. I got to 4:30. I got to go. Shit, I don't get it, Peach. Not period. I could be sorry for him all I want to, but that lady laughs for her. That lady makes sarcastic jokes with her. She said them people need a job, but I think she meant Tasty. Tasty, you need a job. Neck, you need a job. I think she kind of I think they're scared of her, girl. I'll get on that farm and jump her ass. She had to get up out of there. She had to get up out of that joint. She had to go. Take all your shit with you, so there's no reason for you to come back. Period. On period. On period. And she want to address none of the shit that she really does. She address bullshit, huh? She get on here and address bullshit. She want to make a story out of her sister when her sister is a real minister. Her sister is a real minister, huh? That lady stay focused on what she's doing, huh? She's a beautiful woman, huh? She told the truth about your ass one time, and now you can't stand it. Now you're going to make a whole story time of some made up shit like you do everybody else. Like you did to Shauna. Why people coming at you? But what you say about people, you want to address that shit. And you laugh that evil laugh. You do what you do. How people going to take you seriously? How people, your subscribers going to take you seriously? How they going to take you seriously? When you do what you do. When you do what you do. They're not. She's so nasty eating the fruit. Right, I said, who eats in the bathroom, though? I don't. I'm trying to shit if I'm in there pee. And then it's unsanitary. It's a little unsanitary in the bathroom. Shit, you over there eating in the bathroom. Child. She showed a Bible that was given to her, but she used it as a prop in her video. She never reads from it, yeah. And that's what I read. That's my Bible, man. My Bible is my thing. That's what I'm going straight to the word, cautious. I'm going straight to the word. So I can see it for myself, so I can understand it for myself. I got a plain English version, okay? Exactly, Peaches. I always say, I will not be like this when I grow up. I'm the first generation college graduate, bachelor's degree. At that, I was the first in my family to get married. Wow. Before kids. And that's a blessing. I wasn't. I was the baby in the family. My family did pretty good though. Everybody had graduated. I had to follow up and graduate. I got a GED though, and then I went to college. Remember, never take accountability for anything they say or do. It's always someone else. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, Miss Street. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Never take accountability. We'll never. Had slid that in, though, Miss Street. Had slid it in, but then pop, pop. Just like that, pop, pop. What makes in your heart to do the things that you do? What makes in your heart to take over somebody else's house, to take over somebody else's property, to try to hurt somebody else, verbally, mentally, physically? What makes you do those things, huh? And that takes a look at yourself. And if her channel was like that, she might get views, like get to the real, but then people like her would never do that. They would never. 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 I gotta get through this chat. Can't go exercise. Right, can't go exercise. Right, still I rise. Right. It's a exercise you could do to your sphincter, so you won't pee on yourself. You know, you gotta do the exercise. But if you just don't care and you let it go, it gets worse. It's just worse. It gets worse. Be a papa win ass. They talked about going to jail, but that is it. She wants shit, and that's another one that's not gonna say nothing about nothing real. Everybody a hater. Everybody jealous of her. You living your cat catching rats, huh? Itch right now. Your cat catching rats, huh? You living in squalor. Who's jealous? Who's jealous of that? I just want to know in the chat. Who jealous? Who jealous of living in squalor? Shit, I could live my car and live better. Hey, Pam. Hey, baby. Happy Sunday. She think more than that. She think more than she's a mother. She just think too much of her. She just, she got a lick. She hit a lick. Who said that? Peaches. She done hit a lick. Peach, she done hit a lick. She done hit a lick. She ain't finna let it go. A hand like this. A hand like this. I date you get killed trying to let her go. You get killed trying to let her go. Let it go. They gonna be the only one have to let it go. Huh? Period. That's on period. She got a loose coochie. I know I'm bad in the chat. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. You gotta tighten up that sphincter, Deshauna. Tighten up that sphincter. And then else you're gonna be a pissy bitch. You're gonna be a pissy ass. Pissy. Hey, Polly. Happy Sunday. Yeah, when I see the title, I don't look at it because she did her mom the same way. I refuse. Calling her sisters, yeah, like she do everybody else. Yeah. The lies. It's the lies for me, Polly. It's the lies. I don't watch it. I don't watch that. Now that, honest to God, I do not watch. I do not watch it. I do not. All I gotta do is see a title. And then she trying to make something off what Tashana made on her. She's trying to come back and make a whole, because she don't have no commentary. Shut up, get out of my face. I'm not watching. I'm not watching. I am not, because a bunch of lies and erroneous bullshit. No bet. And then who want to hear somebody put their family down like that? You know what I'm saying? Go to a therapist. Seek some help. Yeah, Miss Drake. Sharon, yeah. Sharon. Why Sharon? She said in a nutshell. Sharon will say shit I could say in an hour. And I got to get up out of here because I got to go. 4:15. That's why I came early. Depends on poison. Yeah, that's a joke. But thank God you don't pee on yourself. I don't pee on myself. I thank God I don't. I just don't have that. Thank God. Thank God. Because if you do, you need to go ahead and take care of it. Check it in. And that girl done pissed on her whole self and Adrian too. Adrian piss on people new furniture. I'll bust your head you piss on my new furniture now. You know you got a pissy situation. You know you might pee when you cough or sneeze. You know, you need to have something up under you, some plastic, period. Because else you in trouble. You're going to be in trouble at my house. Shit, you got to sit on the floor. You can't even really be in my house like that. Right, Pam. Blue, ain't nothing happening in that bedroom. Nope, nope, nope. We need to challenge her to show her, take off the bonnet for 48 hours and do the videos that she do. Take off the bonnet with her head looking like it is, and then show the bedroom. Show Miss Pauline Van. Show her van and show how you've copied her. Huh? How about that part? Her van is done. And you hate her. You hate her for it, don't you, Tasty? You'll probably try to burn her up. Watch out, Miss Pauline. Watch out now. Watch out now. Watch out. That monster there, man. I hurt you. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I got to go. And get to the end of these comments. So, all right, you got this one. God is a protector and a healer. Hold on. Better days coming. Amen. And then she get the food stamps. I know she get the food stamps because it's only once a month that she'll go and buy some eggs and some chicken and some bacon and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When she get a little link. But she's able to work. She's one of them able bodies that the government is talking about. And they're talking about that to the max. That people who are able don't do it. They've been leaking off the system for a while. And Adrian Slays as well. She gets linked. So, you know, it's time for you. You know, you're going to have to get on your good foot. You got to work a real job. 40 hours a month. You got to work 40 hours a week. 40 hours a week. Get that 40 in. I pay for my own groceries. I pay for my own everything, huh? And I pay tax dollars. So I'm paying for you to get food. As long as she been on YouTube. Straight. Except for her. Nobody. On YouTube, nobody. On YouTube, sticks up for her. Period. Period, cautious. She's leaving Charlene's house. She's not leaving. Right, Janelle, she's not leaving Charlene's house. If she could, she filed. I would hate if that's so. I would hate if that's so. Girl, look, you gotta watch Sharon. Sharon said that motherfucker don't know how to work no daggone computer, girl. Bye. I got one of mine right here. I got my laptop in my room, but that's my desktop right there. It's sad. You know, and then you know, like some people are Mormons, some people are different religions, some people are different. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. Because my eyes are hurting. Some people, you know, they be having like Jim Jones type of corporations in their land, like Jim Jones type, you know, that type of thing going on in their lives. Maybe she's the next Jim Jones over there on Charlotte and them property, huh? Maybe it is what it is, Peach. I'm sorry, Peach. No, maybe that is what it is. She's that. Unless we see different, huh? Unless they ask her leave. And when they ask her leave, that's going to be a whole year and a half or 2 years worth of posting for her. Justine got a whole year and a half, okay, off 2 weeks. So, she gonna fuck with them for the rest of her life like she did the rest of the people that she messed with. It's just that she cannot let go. Let go and let God. Seriously. She has a trailer that she has that people has bought everything that she needs in that trailer. But that woman, that man, is a whole scavenger. And I can't stand it from I'm gonna take it back to the top. I can't stand it from a grandkid that's underage, much less a senior citizen, huh? And you're a healthy specimen of a person. I'm going to say that. I'm going to let it go. I cannot stand that from a youngin', much less a senior that's a healthy specimen of a person. That could work. Miss Charlene said everybody, they need a job. You need a job. So, I pray for Tashawn. I pray for anybody who's in the chat who has had some issues with their parents. I'll close it like this. Who has had non-present parents or grandparents who have been abused, who have been misused. I pray that you heal. That you heal because you don't do it for them. You do it for yourself. You do it for yourself. That's exactly it. That's all. That ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing else to say. You don't have to get on YouTube and say it. You heal for yourself, not nobody else. I don't tell you guys nothing about my life, what I've been through in the past. And then I came from basically good life. I was the baby, so I got away with a lot of shit, man, whatever. But still shit happened to me in my own life. So I just pray that I heal and be a better person for the next generation, period. Because they need it. They're the ones that need it. And she has grandkids. We have grandkids that need us, that need a hindsight situation. Even if they don't get it now, they'll get it later, period. And that's my plight. Okay, I'm dealing with grandkids. That they'll get it now. If they don't get it now, they'll get it later. And they've lived good lives. That dealing with a new generation, new technology, different shit. You know what I'm saying? That lady an old fucking senior citizen. She needs to get herself together. And that's for neck ass. I'm talking about Neck and Adrian. Just whole ignorant on this lie. Facebook ought to do something about it, but they don't. But, I just think they should. Because they got mental health issues that they will not address. And all they say be lies. For 99.99%, it be lies. All right, I got to go. Peace and blessings. Got to get up out of here and get with my daughter. Go on this rooftop. Peace and blessings. Vanessa claims she has never taken drugs. However, she claims that has a gallbladder surgery, can't have that without drugs. And then she was on drugs. Okay, period. That look, the evidence is to Shauna post the evidence. The evidence is there. Okay, period. That girl was high off dope. Okay, I am a drug rehabilitation. I had a CADC. Okay, CADC. So that's it. That's all. Peace and blessings. Happy Sunday. Thank you all for coming in. Chat with me about the kids. If you missed it live, please put in about the spoiled grandkids, if you could. Grown-ups who take advantage of others. Retirement plus living. Just retirement living. What the fuck do you do? Because those ladies are retired who she lived with. She hasn't never retired from anywhere. So just retirement. What do you do? Then even with grandkids, what do you do with retirement? You want to retire? I seen this lady on Caesar Dog Channel. I'm going to say this and get out. The lady she retired, and then somebody said, well, you need a dog. And the dog she got was not mated to her. The dog was just high energy, biting her. He was biting bricks. He had a fixation on bricks. So she just took the Caesar, the dog was just not matched to her. They're not matched together. And that's a dog, huh? That's a dog. We're not talking about a human being. A dog will take over your life. So we want to be able to control our own lives as seniors, as people growing old, as people with children. You know what I'm saying? We want to know, we want to bring something from back there to up here, because Heinz ain't nothing like hindsight. Just seeing, even though my mom baked her cake with, vanilla extract, I don't bake mine like that. Just try it. You learned it from the past. Bring something from the past into today, because the Lord knows we need it. We need it. We need the values. We need the benefits. And then what Neck is talking about, it's not valuable, baby. It's not valuable. It's not valuable at all. She knows nothing and trying to teach somebody something. Hey, Rosemary, I love you. Oh, jeez, help. Got to go. Got a date. I got me a little date today with my daughter. So I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you for the 38 thumbs up. Those 3 questions I just asked, please leave it in the chat if you can. I bless you all. Hope you have a great Sunday, a great week coming up. Peace and blessings. But I'm finna chill. Y'all can leave the rest of y'all comments in the chat. Cause I'm finna, let me see, let this music play for a little minute. When y'all put y'all chats in here and I can read it when I finish getting dressed. Okay, let me see. Do it.
We've had some fun with it. Sounds like you can sing amazing.